Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Sanjian Tarot. For this unboxing video, I have She's Wilderness, the Borderless edition by XCat. And this was from a Kickstarter that ran from January 21, 2026 to February 25, 2026. And I received my deck on March 24, 2026. And the tier I pledged for was an early bird of this deck only. The other tiers also included a portable version, but I already got that version from their previous She's a Wilderness campaign that had the bordered edition of this deck. So XCat also did Chaos Blossom Tarot. All right. So, let's see. So not as bad as a condition as I've seen other decks. Okay. Yeah, all right, and here is the bordered version. So the borderless version is called a red deluxe because the gilding is red. And for this bordered edition, this is actually called the green deluxe because the gilding is green in this one. Yeah, even though it's in a purple box for their bordered edition, so. Yeah, all right. So magnetic closure, just like the first one. Okay, yeah, so I think, oh, okay. Look, even the boxes are different. So the newer one has a kind of a wraparound style. So it folds downward, I guess, flatten out a little bit more, and their bordered version, which was from their campaign from April 2025. Here we go. Like it doesn't come out, so it doesn't. I mean, this is it. It's genuinely like that. It doesn't come out all the way like their borderless version. Right, so, and I think the guidebooks are the same. A little bit of a color or layout difference there, but yeah. Okay. Ooh, okay, yeah. The ribbon, there's no ribbon in their previous, yeah, there's no ribbon for their, in their previous version's box. So, yeah, that's neat. There's a ribbon. Okay, yeah, there's that red edging, matte red edging. Okay, and yeah, this is the inside of their box. All right. I don't think I showed the back yet. The backs. Oh, okay, yeah. So here are the backs. This one is their borderless edition on my left, and then their bordered edition on my right. All right, and then, yeah, it says XCat, that's the studio. And I think, oh, okay, so slight difference in the sides. Okay, and I think, yeah, XCat, it's also XCat there. And okay, oh, this is exactly the, no, oh, no, fonts are different. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, physical guidebook, matte red, matte red edging here. All around. Yeah, of course it would be all around. Why wouldn't it be all around? All right. Okay, and here is the back of this borderless edition. All right. So I wanted to go ahead and compare the differences between the bordered and the borderless edition. Okay, here on the left side will be this borderless edition. All right. I shouldn't have put the other one back in the box if I was going to compare both of them. Okay, bordered. Okay. Oh, and yeah, if you guys want to see the backs. Oh yeah, green. Yeah, this is the bordered one. This is why it's called green deluxe, is because of that. And then yeah, here are the backs. All right. Right now, the pocket version that was also included with this campaign is borderless, and it's always been borderless because it was also offered during the first campaign in 2025. So the first campaign in 2025, it was a bordered standard and a borderless pocket edition. I don't know if this is straight. Well, anyway, okay. Now the artwork is hand-drawn. Oof, I don't like how there's already a black font against the dark background here for the borderless edition of the title. Oh well. Hand-drawn, no AI. The size is 70 millimeters by 120 millimeters. And the GSM is 330. See, there's the... See, the hieropha is more visible than the rest of the words. Or in the letters. See, this is why I actually like bordered sometimes, because the titles and the words and numbers are more visible than in the borderless version. See, there's the number 5, but how easily were you able to see that? So I can't remember what the GSM was for the bordered edition, but for the borderless 330 GSM, the texture and finish, texture is black core paper. See, Wheel of Fortune, black core paper with a varnishing finish. That's all I got from the campaign page. See, you know, I'm just gonna complain about the titles and the letters being hardly visible. You know, I don't remember if it was like this for the pocket version. I'm guessing it might be since the pocket version was borderless. All right, so far, I guess very similar to the Rider-Waite-Smith style. Oh, okay, yeah, this was, yeah, let me switch this. Here we go. So there's a total of 81 cards because there were alternate versions of the card. So the star clearly is one of them that has an alternate star. Oh, and the sun. See, I forgot what order these were, but yeah, so, okay, so yeah. Alternate sun. What was the other one that was alternate? I forgot already. Good Lord. So you can see how much imagery or visual image there is of the borderless one. I mean, not only does it look bigger, but you know, just the fact that it reaches end to end of the card, you could see a lot more than the bordered version. But like I said, again, the text, not just in color, but also that it may be blocking or hiding some of the imagery and symbolism of the card. And this is the extra card added called Wilderness. This is interesting. See here, the books are cut off from here as opposed to this bordered version. That's interesting. There's a little bit of a color shading difference here for the Two of Cups cards. as I said, the pocket version was already borderless, and I already got a copy of it from their previous campaign. Actually, okay. So the pocket version was in a tuck box. Ooh. Okay. And I'd already shuffled these and energized them with my energy. So they're already shuffled, but as you can see, yeah, this is in their borderless, it's the same thing. And the text is the same, like, so, yeah. So as I said, this was from, my copy of this pocket version is from the campaign from 2025 when they had the bordered version. Yeah, see, here's a high priestess. There's that issue with the text, you know, dark text against a dark background. Yeah. And there's a Hierophant here. Yeah, see the issue with some of the letters being immediately visible, while the others, yeah, it might take a little bit of I don't know, squinting or staring. But yeah, the pocket version, borderless. It was always borderless too. XCat never released a bordered version of the pocket version. And I believe the pocket version also has the extra card, so it has the extra. See, I forgot what it was earlier. Oops. Bear with me for a moment. There we go. What were the extra cards? I only remember the sun and the wilderness. See, I already forgot what the extra card was. And temperance. Yeah, the star. So the star and the sun, extra alternative cards, and then a wilderness, an extra card called the wilderness card. All right. Shuffle test. Okay. So, yeah, I can't remember what the previous GSM of the deck was, but this one is 330 GSM. So let's, ooh. Oh, all right. Oh, okay. Okay, that shuffles well. So hand to hand. Ooh, that feels slick. Not too slippery. Yeah. Yeah, it's like falling as I let it slide. Yeah. So, okay, not clumpy like the previous ones. Like, I think the previous one's only because the finish is matte. And the finish for this one said varnishing. I'm just going by what was on the campaign page with varnishing. All right, so, yep. Ooh, there's one of the sun cards. All right, guidebook flip through. All right, so I think this is just pretty much exactly the same as the previous one. Yeah, so it's bilingual, Chinese and English, all in the same page. Now the the major arcana, it actually has a description of the image here at the bottom here. So for the sun, So, and I have the sun here. So we'll just use this one. So actually this is the original sun and the other one. So here's the other one. This is their alternative sun card. All right, so this is their original sun card. And it says, the sun illuminates all life, bringing warmth and vitality. If only I could steady. Butterflies dance in the air, sunflowers stretch towards the light, and fawns leap through flower fields. The world thrives under the sun's radiant embrace as resident life bursts forth from the soil. I need my glasses. Well, I was able to read it, but yeah. Yeah, so the book does describe the image, but it's only for the major arcana. So if I go into the minor arcana, see, here we go. So now the book starts, oh, and there's the wilderness card. Okay, so it includes a description of the wilderness card, which is their extra card. And yeah, here we go. Starting, oh, it starts with the swords suit, but here we go. Yeah, 2 cards per page for the minor arcana, and no description of the image, unlike the major arcana. So yeah, it's just keywords, upright keywords and reverse keywords. So yeah, so it's pretty much exactly like the book from this bordered edition. I mean, so, oh wait, that's interesting. Oh, okay. So here's a page, it says other projects, and I don't think it has that on the back of, let me see, yeah, it's just, oh, interesting there. The wilderness card is on the back, last page, for their bordered edition. I don't think they followed the same layout here, because unless they put it twice. No. So yeah, the last page ends with, this is interesting. They put king and queen, and then they just go backwards, knight and pentacles. But yeah, for the last few, yeah, here we go. See, the knight and page is on this side. This one's the bordered version, the first version. And then, yeah, king, queen. So, yeah, just a slight differences in the layout. Looks like it's just, yeah, so don't want to, oh, shoot. I hate bending the binding back too far for these books. I'm afraid I'm going to tear something or loosen a page out of its place. But yeah, here's, I could just, yeah. So borderless on my left, bordered on the right. And yeah, they're pretty much the same. I think the only difference is the layout towards the end of the book. Oh, and the fact that the wilderness description, oh, yeah. No, wait, I'm looking at the book. Okay, the wilderness, yeah, it doesn't describe wilderness in the same place. So here, see. So here in the top is the borderless edition, so it describes the wilderness card there. But in the bordered version, see, it just goes right into the next suit. And they put the wilderness card on the very back at the end. So difference, that's the only, it's probably the only difference in layout of the booklet. And then, yeah, they actually added a description of XCat Studio. And then they said other projects, which was Chaos Bloom, yeah, Galaxy Reverie. It's I think rabbit based. All right. Okay, so there were no stretch goals, which was a difference, but then again, it was a Vermilion concept that ran the Kickstarter for the first version of She's Wilderness. Oops, don't want to forget these. Yeah, so no stretch goals, but there were what they call freebies. So they maybe, I don't know why they don't call it stretch goals. If they're stretch goals, they're stretch goals. They just call it freebies, which would have been extras. I think it depended on no, it actually didn't depend on the tier. All tiers got these so-called freebies. So I guess it didn't matter if there was a stretch goal or not. I do like the box, the newer box, the fact that it's like a full wraparound instead of just this. See this? I am scared of bending it backwards more because of the fact that this side is attached to the box, but for the newer version, it comes just, you know, it's full wraparound. It can lay flat. Well, I'm not going to flatten it, but the fact that it can is, well, no, not the fact that it can, just the fact that it could open out further. We'll put it that way. All right, so there were freebies that were stickers, various stickers. Okay. Yeah, different stickers of the tarot. I think this is the Wheel of Fortune or a pentacle. You know what? I don't know. Oh, these are kind of printed smaller, so you may have a hard time seeing them. Mushroom, mushroom, mushroom. Okay, yeah, here. And then, oh, there's someone in the cup. All right. So stickers as freebies. There was also a pouch included. Now, since I pledged for only one deck, I got one pouch. And it's just printed on one side. So this is blank. Okay, a couple of postcards. Yeah. Postcards. Same. Yeah, because it's postcards. There was it's in here. There was what's called a pin badge because you pin it to your shirt. Yeah, and just a regular, this is just a regular safety pin. That's kind of funny to me. It doesn't have the clasp type that I've seen for other badges, so yeah. All right, so there were add-ons, which would have been a matching altar cloth, and I already got the altar cloth from the previous like bordered edition campaign that had this, and then the borderless pocket version, and I guess only for those who backed the first campaign back in April 2025, there was an even smaller version, and holy crap, these are small. And I think these are borderless. I am so scared to open these without some assistance. Good Lord, these are tiny. Okay. Yeah, even the barcode was difficult to scan when I was adding this to my inventory. Holy crap. This is stuck on here. Okay. Yeah, these are freakishly tiny. I don't know how. I can't remember if these had the extra cards as well. I've already shuffled them, but you can see how tiny they are. I think my only problem is that I think these were not centered. See, I think you could tell from the back here. From the back, like you could tell from the sides, like the way they were cut, they weren't centered when they were cut. So, yeah, see? Look at the sides, like there's extra space on one side, on the right side, than on the left side. So this was my only issue with these size, was that I don't think they bothered to cut these in a way where the images were centered. So, but, oops. But yeah, you could look at how freakishly tiny. Here's the pocket version. Look at that. Good Lord. Yeah, here's a devil. See, oh yeah, borderless. Yeah, and these little mini ones were borderless. And I think it's because how would you be able to read the text at this size anyway? So I think that's why they made these borderless. Whoops, they're falling out. Yeah. Yeah, see, like even top and bottom, I don't think they really centered these well when they were cut to size. As you could see, it looks like here, the title or the word Eight of Pentacles looks like it's just almost cut off at the bottom. So, yeah, see here, the way the Four of Pentacles card is cut. You could see better spacing here at the top and bottom. So yeah, so this was my only, I guess, I don't know if it was my only issue, but yeah, that was the issue I had, was that these mini ones were not cut in a way that the image stayed in the center for the front and the back. I need to shut that off. Oh, and I don't know if they had the extra cards either, like the wilderness card and the extra, see, I already forgot what the extra card was. Star, sun and star cards. All right, so now one of the add-ons was this mouse pad. So I went ahead and added that to my pledge. Yeah, pretty small, smaller than normal, but just like, I guess, big enough to fit on the desk. So there was also a wall scroll that you can add, and okay, let's go ahead and open you. Oops. Okay. Oh, it's tied down. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. These are... Okay, let's see if I could... Why did they do this? Really? Okay. Wow, okay. All right, so here we go. Oh, it's the alternate sun. Okay. Oop. So a little wall scroll of the alternate sun card. I think this was in the campaign. I just forgot what it looked like. All right, so that's neat. Yeah, just hang it wherever you want. Oop. Oh, it decided to roll itself now. Oh, okay. All right. Well, all right, you want to go back? I'll put you back. Okay. I'm talking to it like it's alive or something. Okay, yeah, no, I'll put you back later. Okay. All right, and let's see, add-ons would have been extra copies, but only extra copies of the standard borderless and the pocket borderless. All right, so yeah, there weren't many differences between the bordered and borderless other than the obvious that they both had the alternate cards. I guess the only difference was, I guess, the book layout and the box layout. They're both magnetic, but one is more of a wraparound, which I like. I like better when the magnetic boxes do this wraparound style rather than just this part. Well, it's still open. It's not wraparound. I guess that's all I can say. So yeah, if you want bordered or borderless, yeah, that was the only difference. Also, I think the borderless edition is the only one available now. I think the bordered version, which is this, what they call the green deluxe version, is no longer available. I have no idea if if XCat Studio will ever reprint bordered versions of these. So yeah, I don't know. So far, the borderless version, is available at the studio's Shopify store online and also at Tevada Tarot. And it is only this standard borderless version of She's Wilderness. I did not see any of the bordered version. I actually did not see any of this pocket borderless version available. And surprisingly, I did not see these for sale at Vermilion Collections website. I know they used to, because the Vermilion Collection website offers the guidebook online. So a digital guidebook is available at Vermilion Collections website, not the physical decks. Not the bordered version, not the borderless pocket, and not this new borderless standard size. So, yeah, I don't even know if any of the extras are available at XCat Studio Shopify store. So, yeah, Links to the stores are in the description. All right, that's the end of this unboxing video. I hope you got something out of it, as well as my brief first impressions of She's Wilderness Tarot Borderless Edition. See you in the next video.